are you going to places that are dangerous? Not only are their friends kidnapped, the group said, hey, we're it's serious. I didn't know that Haiti.
Tonight, with the desperate concerns for the kidnapped American aid workers in Haiti, we're learning more about the men and women as well as the notorious gang believed to be holding them hostage. The 16 Americans and a Canadian are all part of an Ohio-based Christian aid organization. They were on a trip to visit an orphanage outside of Port-au-Prince. Among those taken, 5 are children. Violent gangs have taken further control of the region in the wake of the country's recent unrest following the assassination of Haiti's president. The nation is, of course, still struggling as well after the massive earthquake in August that killed thousands. ABC's Phil Lipoff leads us off tonight from outside the Haitian consulate here in New York.
Tonight, Haitian authorities telling ABC News that 17 missionaries were kidnapped overnight by a gang in Haiti. The Haitian government saying they suspect the 400 Mwozo gang is responsible. Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries confirming that among the missionaries were 16 Americans and 1 Canadian, 5 of them children, all on their way back from a visit to an orphanage. The State Department saying it's aware of the kidnapping reports and that the welfare and safety of U.S. citizens abroad is one of the highest priorities of the Department of State.
First few hours are very critical in any hostage taking.
Former FBI agent and crisis management expert Richard Frankel was involved in negotiating the release of a U.S. missionary from Haiti in 2005.
Haitian gangs have been kidnapping since the early 2000s, if not before that. Their intent is to make money. They are doing these kidnappings for ransom, for money. No politics are involved. It's not terrorism. Their goal is to make as much money as they can from the hostage taking.
Haiti has faced a number of crises in recent months. The president there assassinated in July. In August, a 7.2 magnitude earthquake killed more than 2,200 people and destroyed more than 50,000 homes, all contributing to a rise in gang violence now plaguing the country. By some estimates, gangs now control roughly half of the capital city of Port-au-Prince.
Quite an increase in violence there. Phil Lipoff joins us now from outside the Haitian consulate. And Phil, it seems like there's this correlation between more gangs in Haiti and this surge in kidnappings.
Yeah, pretty significant one, Lindsay. A Haitian human rights organization tells us there's been a sharp increase in kidnappings this year, more than 600 so far, 117 last month alone. And a Haitian presidential source has told us there have been no demands made by that suspected gang in this kidnapping. However, also tonight, the whereabouts of the 17 kidnapped remain unknown.
There's like 17 missionaries that were kidnapped in Haiti by a notorious gang. Leave a comment down below if you knew this. I had no idea that the missionaries down to the Haiti were being kidnapped by this Haitian gang. Now, not only are they being kidnapped, I also read an article stating that even though they were kidnapped, the missionaries are still continue to go there. They're like, you know what? You have our 17 brothers and sisters, but we're still going to go down there and preach Jesus and give the rice and everything else. Take the photos and move on. I find that interesting. You tell me, are you still going when you know that the missionaries are being kidnapped? I had no idea about this. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Seriously. Right now, do it. Kombucha says, oh yeah, I heard about this last night. Yeah, I had no idea. So here's the thing. Not only are they kidnapping the missionaries, the Haiti gang is seeking $1 million per person for each kidnapped missionaries. So that's over $17 million, okay, in order for them to release. Justice Minister Liz Quittel told Reuters that the talks were underway with the kidnappers to seek the release of the missionaries abducted over the weekend. Okay, good. It hasn't happened like a long time ago. It was over this weekend. The outside of the capital of Port-au-Prince by a gang called 400 Mwozo. Wow. I had no idea. So CNN reported earlier on Tuesday that the kidnappers first called Christian Aid Ministries, the group in which the victims belonged to, on Saturday, and immediately conveyed the price tag for them. So basically, this gang is bold. They're like, you know what? We got your 17 people. You keep coming down here. This me paraphrasing. Y'all know I'm dramatic. Anyway, so basically they were like, listen, we got you guys, 17 missionaries. Y'all keep coming down here. I don't know what their reason is, but again, I'm dramatic. So I'm just going to say they're just tired of people coming and preaching Christianity. I don't know. Because generally speaking, I mean, it's a whole nother conversation, but I do think there's a slight exploitation going on there with in church groups and stuff that go down there for a weekend, build a fence and leave. That's just my opinion. Okay. And you're talking from a church girl who has had kids that go a missionary and who has done missionary work. So I'm not saying, anything from that, but I do think there's a level of exploitation with that. I really do. So what they said was, hey, we want 17 million a pop. I didn't know this was going on. And the Christian ministries, if those people are sitting on 17 million, I am going to be grateful that they're getting their people out. But at the same time, I'm really going to side at them like, what you doing with that much money? Like, for real? So leave a comment down below. Kombucha says, yes, she heard about this last night. Again, I had no idea that the missionaries were kidnapped. I had no idea that they were even demanding $1 million per head. I just kind of feel that they may not negotiate. You guys let me know. Are they going to come up with the money? I don't know. I don't see it. Where are they going to get $17 million from? How about some of those mega church pastors? I'm being messy today. Anyway, Haiti has had disaster after disaster. They need to help. And unfortunately, I think they're exploiting the people to get the money that they need to rebuild the country. Absolutely. I think that Haiti is, you're right. They have been getting bombarded, and it was already not the most developed country as it is. And so with the natural disasters that hit, the political things that was going on, absolutely, I think that Haiti is being exploited in a lot of ways, because a lot of people know, you mentioned Haiti, a lot of people are going to funnel money to Haiti. And it doesn't sound like that's what this gang is. This gang is just saying, hey, straight up, we kidnapped your people and we want $1 million. So I don't know. Didn't they just hit with, yes, they got hit with another earthquake. So it was earthquake, hurricane, earthquake. Like it's been terrible for the people of Haiti. So I don't take it lightly. I do, just a little bit as far as people's motives for what they're doing over there, because unfortunately, there's been a lot of a lot of money funneled into Haiti, but we really aren't seeing the work. So that I just wanted to bring that to your attention, to just pray. Those of you that pray, those of you that do missionary work, my question to you is, are you going to places that are dangerous still in this modern time? I feel like there's so many places in the world that's just up in arms. It's hostile, not only just for, the pandemic, but it's just crazy. It's just really, really unsettling times. So I don't know myself. I don't know if I would be going to Haiti right now. And I definitely don't know if I'll be doing a mission trip anywhere, because here's the thing, like I just reported, not only are their friends kidnapped, the group said, hey, we're still going. We're still sending people over.